What's going on, guys? NoSlack Novak here with another episode of Motorsport Manager. Now, if you guys are watching the series, or if this is the season, if you guys have been watching the entire season, is what I'm really trying to say. You guys know that this is the first year in the Asia Pacific Super Cup for NoSlack Racing, and we are absolutely killing it. I mean, it's really unbelievable how well we've been doing in the first year. Our drivers are pretty solid, even though it does show us here, if we go into our team, it says we have the worst drivers in the series, but that's probably because our reserve driver is just absolutely horrible. But our two other drivers, our main drivers, Laura and Jamie, I think they're pretty fantastic. So yeah, we're doing pretty well, I think mostly because of our drivers. The car, it's not up to par. It's definitely not as good as the other cars in the league, but for some reason, just something is going on. If we look at the standings here, we are doing fantastic. Jamie is the second place driver overall. Now, granted, he is 25 points behind DeWolf, but second place is not bad. He even managed to win one. Laura over here has gotten herself 13 points. She's actually in 6th place overall, so pretty dang solid. You can see here, Bao Esperanza has 4 total podiums, 4 total wins actually, and they're all from DeWolf, which is why they're so far ahead of us. Anyways, driver standings looking good. Team standings, we're in second, looking fantastic. Hopefully we'll kind of continue that trend. Now, we are not developing any car parts because, as you can see, we are almost at negative $1 million, and we're losing about $1.5 million per race. So the possibility of us being fired before the end of the season or at the end of the season is actually very, very strong. Now, you know what, real quick too, what I want to check is if we go over here to improve parts, we're working on both performance and reliability. Now, the performance is just slightly more of a focus, which is why it has 12 points as opposed to 8 over here for reliability. As you can see, for the most part, our parts are, pretty reliable. For the most part, I want to say that they're all in at least the 80s, the mid to high 80s. So, you know what, we're slowly working on the reliability increase, but we're focusing more on actually getting the performance increase here for our parts. Just so you guys kind of have a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on, what the logic behind that is. Now, is this another, just a reminder that we're currently in second place. This is currently better than our target of 9th. Yeah, we didn't have high hopes for this season going in. We thought we would be okay finishing in 9th, but we're actually in second place. I really wish we had actually gone for a higher objective at the start of the year, but you know what? Oh well, there's nothing we can really do about that. So why let it bother us? All right. So we are traveling here now to Sydney, Australia, for our. I want to say this is the 9th race of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9th race of the season, including this one. We have 5 more to go. Now on this track, acceleration is crucial, which is excellent because our gearbox is fantastic. Low speed corners is also crucial, and then the top speed is pretty dang useful. Now it is going to be a 24 lap race, and we are going to have the super softs, softs, and mediums. We all know I love the medium tires, so we're going to have those available to us, which is going to be excellent. Now, you know what, real quick too, let's check out our pit crew. Do we have anybody over here that's super tired? Melendez here. Melendez is pretty dang tired. We're going to need to switch him out. Now, he's our tire guy right now. So we could actually swap Melendez and I want to say Romanzi, or yeah, Romanzi's at 95. So let's go ahead and switch him out. That is going to be good there. Does anybody else here need to be switched out? 52, 47, maybe Banis. How's Banis looking? He's got 9 races left on his contract. Alan is a little, he's okay. You know what, I think we're going to leave it right as it is. We're going to leave it this way. Our current pit crew has not made a mistake yet, so that's excellent. We are going to go with that. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Beautiful. Bam. Pre-race gossip. It's currently on top. NoSlack Racing. Yada. Good. Whatever. All right. So again, same thing pretty much as last race, except we're gonna have to go for 4th or above as opposed to 5th or above. We're not gonna go for first because 1.2 million. Even though 1.2 million is very appealing to us, and it would only really end up costing us a little bit under $500,000 if we were to finish in first for the race. I think the chances of us finishing first are pretty slim, especially with DeWolf having such a fantastic year. So we're going to go with Condor Telecoms here. We're going to try to get that $800,000 with fourth or above. Part fitting we don't need to do. We have our cars fitted with the parts that we want. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go do the practice session off camera. We're going to see how our car performs on this track. And then I will see you guys directly before the start of the race in Sydney, Australia. We ended up having a fantastic practice here in Sydney. Look at that. Laura finished in first, Jamie finished in second. They actually finished very, very close to each other. But you know what? They finished pretty, let's see, where did DeWolf finish? Sixth. So yeah, I have high hopes for this race. I really do. We did do some weight stripping too. So that really helped us out, I think. Now, unfortunately, the entire practice was in the rain, so we did have to go with those intermediate tires, which pretty much everybody else in the field did as well. Now, it is showing here that it is expected to rain for at least the first little portion of the race. So I'm really not sure if we're away. I'm really not sure with the route to go. I'm thinking we're going to have to go with intermediates, but we might try to get a few laps in with some different tires. Now let's see, race trim and intermediates, that's what we're going to start off with here. That's what we're going to go with for the entirety of the race pretty much. And then also our setup was pretty solid. 96% over here. Let's go ahead, we're going to do the usual. Laura, 96%. Let's go ahead and get that saved for future use on this track. And then over here, you know, hold on, tire choice. Yeah, I mean, intermediates, if we go with these, that's going to only be good for about 7 laps. That would get us out there a little bit faster, too. What if we go with the supers for, let's see, it's a 24-lap race. These are only going to be good for about 12 laps. Mediums are going to be good for longer. I'm guessing we're going to have to use the intermediates for around, let's see if we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 7 laps of the intermediates. Let's start off on the super softs for Laura. And then about 4 laps, 5 laps in, I'm thinking we'll switch over to the intermediates. Something like that, maybe. Let's go with that. 24 laps worth of fuel, and we're taking a little bit of risk there. Jamie over here is at 95%. Let's go ahead and save that for him. And tire choice for Jamie. You know what? Should we do the same strategy for both? You know, I think with Jamie, it is going to start raining after the first lap. I think we're going to try to stick with Jamie on those intermediate tires right off the bat, just starting off. Weight stripping here, yeah, we did do a little bit. We could probably do even a little bit more. This 86% here, but you know what? That is a crucial part. I think we're going to stick with the way that is, and then I think we're looking pretty dang good over here overall as well. So that's what we're going to go with. Race strategy, we're going to start off the same way we always start off. We're going to attack. And let's go ahead and do this. Yes, I'm sure. I'm positive. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Where are we starting off? Laura's in 6th. Not bad. And Jamie is in 11th. Okay. So Jamie is essentially starting in the same spot he started the last race, and he ended up finishing 2nd. So, you know what? I'm okay with that. Now, we have to pay attention to this. Laura's in 5th now. Good. She's already moved up. She is running. She is the only one running on the soft, or the super soft. So she should be moving up quite quickly here. Oh, look at that. It started. Really, when we need it to rain, it doesn't, and when we don't need it to rain, it does. That's just unbelievable. Laura, I apologize, but you're gonna have to start off on, man, that sucks. Laura, you're gonna have to pit sooner than I thought. But you know what? We'll leave you out there, and hopefully you'll be able to kind of gain a little bit of ground here before it gets way too wet on the track. We'll speed up a little bit. We'll go to ×2 on the speed. Tire temperature wise, you know what? We could even put her on push. And since she is in 1st, let's put her on medium. 23 laps to go. She's getting a nice lead there. Jamie's in 10th now. We can actually go ahead. We can lower him. Alright, Laura, we just need you to gain some ground. Yeah, I know you want to pit her for intermediates. No, I'm going to ignore you on that one. Let's go ahead and speed up. We'll go to ×4. Now, when we see that she's losing time because of her tires, that's when we're going to switch her out. Right now, she's got a 4.5 second lead on Costa. 4.6. Still 4.6. 4.5 now. 4.4. So yeah, now it seems like the water on the track is actually starting to hurt her. So you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to pit right now. We're going to give her those intermediates. That was unfortunate. It started raining. It started raining a little earlier than we thought it would. But you know what? We're going to switch her to the intermediates, and we should be good. Shouldn't take too long. You know what? Hold on. Let's try this too. We'll do intermediates. Park conditions, obviously fine. Pit strategy. Oh, 19th and 20th. 19th and 20th. So regardless of where, you know, let's just do a safe pit stop then, since she's going to pop out last anyways. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But yeah, she's definitely losing ground because of her tires now. See, it's only a less than a 3 second lead now. Get in there and get yourself some new tires. I really was hoping we'd get that one full lap before it started raining. Yeah, she's in 20th now. Oh well. Oh well. Nothing we can do about that now. We took a risk and it didn't really pay off, did it? Good thing is she doesn't have anybody ahead of her, so she should be able to move up pretty quickly. Kind of catch up to that 19th place car pretty quickly. Let's follow Jamie here. Jamie is in an okay position. He's in 10th. Running on the intermediate tires pretty much like everybody else. Now, it is going to get a little bit wetter. I don't think we're going to have too many people pit for wet tires. And then by the time that it does come time to pit for wets, it's going to actually stop raining as much. So I'm thinking we'll probably switch over to another set of intermediate tires during our next pit stop for Jamie. Probably for Laura as well. Tire temperatures, you could probably actually increase that a little bit. Fuel-wise, we're looking fine. Jamie is still in 10th. Laura's managed to move her way up to 18th because a few drivers have actually went into the pits. Strambi and Mikhailovic, they actually went in for the wet tires. That's interesting. We are soaked, so they're probably going to actually start gaining ground. Looks like a lot of other teams are actually stopping for wet tires. Let's see if this is lap 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whew, we might want to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We might want to pit for wets as well. Looks like a lot of other teams are. The advantage that it gives them, I don't know if that's gonna, you know what, we're gonna see what the first few drivers do. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. It doesn't look like 1 through 6 are pitting. So if they're not pitting, we're not gonna pit. We're gonna kind of stick with the strategy that they've got going for them. Jamie's in 7th now, which is excellent. Cavalcanti just went into pit. She actually got a new set of intermediates. So Jamie's in 6th now. Ingledew, Laura's actually managed to move up all the way from 20th to 10th. That's fantastic. It is still soaked, but it's actually going to start getting more dry. You know what? We need to pit with Jamie as well. Jamie needs to pit. And yeah, you know what? We're definitely going to stick with the intermediate tires. We'll do a set of intermediates. Parts are looking fantastic. Pit strategy. Let's see. 14th, 15th, 16th. And if we do fast, it'll pop us out. You know what? We'll do fast. We'll do a fast pit stop there. Hopefully they don't mess up. Come on, Jamie. Get through there real quick. Please, please, please. No mess ups. Good, 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 good. Alright, excellent. So he is coming out in 19th. That's disgusting. That is absolutely horrible. But you know what? At least he has new everything. He has new everything. We can actually lower the tire temperature over here for Laura, who's in 12th place. She is giving them ground because of all those cars on the wets. But you know what? The water on the track is actually going down. So she should have the advantage here in about 2 laps when it goes from soaked to just like damp. Jamie's in 18th. Let's follow Laura over here. Come on, Laura, do some overtaking. Yeah, see, it's not soaked anymore now. It's just wet. So I think Laura's got the advantage with those intermediate tires. Where is DeWolf? DeWolf is in 12th. So Laura is ahead of DeWolf, which is nice. DeWolf actually just pit for intermediates. So he dropped down all the way to 20th, which is excellent. So Laura is in 10th, moving up to 9th now. Beautiful. Jamie's in 15th. Tire temperature is getting a little too toasty for Jamie. Let's go ahead and lower that. Tire temperature looks fine for Laura, who's now in 8th. She's moving up quite nicely. So Laura's doing a great job there. Jamie's doing fantastic as well. We're fine with that. He's in 14th. Laura, come on, girl. Keep moving up. A lot of teams ahead of us are pitting. Now, they're pitting for another set of intermediate tires, which I don't think we're going to need. The rain is essentially going to stop. I mean, the track is going to be a little bit wet, but I'm thinking if we can make it about 2, maybe 3 more laps, which Laura is probably not going to be able to do, but Jamie is. Jamie is probably going to be able to do about 6 more laps and then finish on some like super soft tires or soft tires or something like that. Now, Laura's in 6th. She's doing fantastic. Jamie's in 10th. I'm very happy with how he's doing as well. The teams ahead of us are all going to pit. So Laura's actually going to move up to 4th place. She's in 2nd now, which is excellent. And we can see Vidal just pit for mediums. A few of the teams are actually pitting for tires that are not meant to be on the rain, which is going to be pretty interesting. 13th lap of the race. We have another 12 to go. 11, 12 laps to go. If we do pit Laura, is she going to be able to stay out there on the mediums? She would be able to, yes. Her gearbox, however, has a huge advantage if she's on softs or super softs. So I would really like to be able to have her stay out there until there's only about 11 laps to go in the race. Which, I don't know, you know what, if we lower this to conserve her tires, she might be able to get 1 more lap out of it. She's at 21%, 11 laps remaining. Yeah, you know, let's do that. We're going to take a chance with Laura. Laura's in 2nd. We're going to go ahead, we're going to have her pit, and we're going to give her the soft tires. Because, again, that's going to give her the bonus on the gearbox that she's got. So we're going to go with the soft tires. We're looking good on parts. Pit strategy, we're going to go with a fast pit stop. Yeah, definitely a fast pit stop there. Hopefully, come on, Laura. We need the pit crew. We need the pit crew to step up here. This is going to be intense. Where's DeWolf? DeWolf is now in 13th. So DeWolf is out of points, whereas Laura is looking like she's going to get about 6 if she can manage to stay in 2nd place for the, the entirety of the race. Come on, no mistake, no mistake. Oh, there's a mistake on the right rear tire. No, come on, get out there, 15th place. Okay, not horrible, not horrible. Essentially, everybody in the field is gonna have to pit again, I think. So I think Laura's actually gonna be doing okay. Now Jamie is in 6th. He's at 44% on his tires. We could probably the tire temperature could probably get pushed up a little bit, but we don't want to ruin his tire wear. I think what we're going to do with Jamie is we're just going to have him pit once he's in the 20s, and then we're going to try to have him finish on those ultras, or the super softs. The rain should be gone by then, so I think that's the route we're going to take. Now Jamie's in 6th. He's not in the sponsor's objective just yet. Laura can hopefully move her way up there. Now with Laura, we want to keep her tires. We don't want to push them because she's probably not going to be able to finish the race if we do. But she should have an advantage, given that she's got the soft tires. And everybody else, a lot of people are still on those intermediates. Jamie losing a little bit of positioning. He's in 7th now. Laura's in 13th. Laura, we really need you to start moving up. 7 laps remaining. Jamie's at 14%. Let's go ahead and have him pit. Let's see. 7 laps remaining. Okay. Super softs are probably out of the question. You know what, though? There's 7 laps remaining now. When he pits, there'll only be 6 laps remaining. We're going to have him go with the super softs. Yeah, we're going to try to have him push with those super softs. Park condition, little iffy, but you know what? We're fine. Fast pit strategy, let's go for it. Laura's in 9th now, which is pretty sweet. A lot of cars ahead of her pit went into the pits. They're going in for those super soft tires as well. So the strategy we're using with Jamie is pretty much what a lot of the other teams are using. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Jamie's in 7th. He's probably dropping back because of his tires. Let's go. Good pit stop, good. No mess up. He's coming out in 12th. Not bad at all, not bad. Laura's in 5th. She's at 67% on her tires. Let's follow Laura. She is just 1 spot below the sponsor's objective, and it doesn't look like any of the drivers ahead of her are gonna have to pit. You know what? We're gonna put her on high engine mode. And with Jamie, who's in 12th right now, fuel-wise, we could probably put him on high as well. And we definitely want to keep him on something that's not going to wear out his tires too much. But let's follow Laura here, because we need Laura to move up. We need her to get that sponsor's objective. The Wolf is in 13th, so it's looking like we should be able to gain ground if we can get into the top 5. You know, we're already in the top 5, but we really want to gain more ground on that Bau Esperanza. Moriai is right there too in 8th too, so he's a little bit of a threat. Tire temperature wise, Laura, we could probably let's raise that a little bit. We'll get those tires just a little bit more warm. Now over here, running those super softs. Let's push that a little bit too, I guess. Just a little bit. Fuel-wise, we're gonna need to lower Jamie. 3 laps remaining. Laura's in 5th, right there on 4th place's booty. All right, we really need to babysit these tires. Laura, go, move up. Laura, oh look at that, she's so close. She's so close to getting into the sponsor's objective. She's right there. Alright, this is getting too intense. I need to slow it down a little bit. Alright, so tires, we're at 36% and we're at 49%. So I think we're fine. You know what? Let's put this back down to neutral for Laura. We don't want her tires to get into that 20%. Actually, you know what? She's about to pass. We can go ahead, we can push. Fuel-wise, 19. We're going to leave that the way it is. Ignore. No, we've got less than 2 laps to go. We need to ignore all these suggestions you guys are giving me. All right, Laura's in 5th, Jamie's in 10th, Moriai is in 7th now, and DeWolf is in 12th. So DeWolf is not gonna finish on the podium unless there's like a huge wreck or something crazy. But Laura here, who's in 5th, she is so close to getting the sponsor's objective. We just need her to push just a little bit. We need you to get into 4th place, Laura. I'm not even looking to get a podium finish. I just want you to finish in 4th. We need that money. Come on. Laura, do it for us, please. Oh man, this is intense. Every turn is just like, oh, so close. Come on, you're right there. You're right next to him. Pass him up. Tyler. Just you gotta beat Tyler. There, go. Ah, don't give up your position. Please don't give up your position. 4th place. That's absolutely beautiful. Come on. Ah, my hands are sweating. Come on, Laura. Finish in 4th, please. Race is ending. Don't give up your position. Don't give up your position. Go. Finish 4th. Go. Last little stretch right here. Go. Laura got 4th. Yes! Good. Laura got 4th. Absolutely awesome. Oh, that was intense. And Jamie, did he end up finishing in 9th? He did. Oh, man. That's crazy. So Laura ended up finishing 4th, even though we had that little tire issue at the beginning. Oh, man, that's crazy. The good news is that Moriai finished in 7th, so he's not going to get any points. De Wolf is in 11th, so he's not going to get any points either. Unfortunately, Jamie wasn't able to finish in the top 5, so he's not getting points either. However, Laura managed to finish 4th, so we got the sponsor's objective and we got some points. So that's all excellent. NoSlack Racing, you know what? I am happy with the results of this race. Sydney Grand Prix was a success in my book. Wow. Oh, you know what? Oh, that sucks. Moriai did have the fastest lap, so he did end up getting 2 points for his team. That kind of sucks. So really, we only had a 1-point gain. But you know what? Oh well, it's still a gain. It's still a gain. Drivers' Championship standings, Jamie actually dropped down to 3rd, and Laura maintained her position in 6th. Now, as far as the team standings, wow, team standings, we actually lost. We actually went down to 3rd. We're now tied with MRT Valbuena for with 35 points. So, interesting. All right, interesting. Not as much of a success as I thought it was. But you know what? It wasn't really a failure either. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Even especially considering the little bit of a risk we took at the beginning of the race. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Both of our drivers should have improved yet again. Expected result 9th. We came in 4th. Excellent. Good to see that. Yep, drivers are definitely improving. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Marketability is going up. Chairman's happiness, all that good stuff. Beautiful. We ended up losing 911,000. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We did get the sponsor's objective, though. All right. All right. I'll continue on. Let's see what we've got in store for the next race. Now, I really can't wait for Phoenix. That's the race. Now, however, Phoenix is not the next. Vancouver Grand Prix is the next race. But those of you that have been following since the beginning of the season know that I'm actually really excited for this Phoenix race. Not only because it's in America, but look at that track. It's just a pure oval. It's like a NASCAR layout. So I'm going to be very intrigued to see what kind of happens there. I think top speed is going to be super, super important. Let's see. Top speed is crucial. High speed corners is crucial. And acceleration is pretty useful. So I think our engines are probably not up to par with the top speed. Let's do this interview over here. Laura Ingledew just missed out on the podium today. She must have been devastated. She's tough. She'll get there next time. When you have a driver as dedicated as Laura, anything other than perfection is heartbreaking. She was devastated. What about me? Yeah, that's kind of funny. We are going to say she's tough. She'll get there next time. I feel like that's a safe answer. Car condition update. Yeah. Pit crew review. We had one pit mistake. Okay, let's find out who did that mistake. Pit crew, here we go. And we need to, we can hire 5. We definitely need to remove Banis here. I think Banis is the one that made the mistake. Yeah, clearly he's the one that made the mistake. He was on the tires, and you know what? He was the one with the most, the fatigue. He was the most fatigued. So that kind of falls down on me. We're going to go ahead, we're going to swap those two. So now we should be okay. 42 over here for Gallagher. Gallagher is also on the tires. So I'm thinking let's switch Gallagher out with Terrace. And then 57, we probably want to change that out as well. Maybe we'll do Keller. 57, we'll switch out with Keller. And now 65 over here for the jack. Let's see, who do we have on the rear jack that could do better? 95, okay, we'll do that. So we'll switch out Gardner here. And now, let's see, some of these guys, 8 races left, okay. 1 race left, uh-oh. Keller's got 1 race left as well. Terrace, 1 race left. Man, these guys, all these guys only have 1 race left. That is not good. So that means we definitely need these guys to bump up their stamina, to kind of get right, so that we can use them for the remainder of the season. That is going to be that's going to be tough. That's going to be very, very, very tough. And we don't have the cash to hire new pit crews. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting. This is a very interesting dynamic here with having to manage this. Ah, boy. Fitness course. Legendary fitness guru Dan Hardsmith has a slot available in his Get Fit or Die. She would really like to get in that course, but you know what? From Marlene Husted. Oh, for Jamie Greaves. We don't have the $500,000. Yeah, we just don't have the $500,000 for you to go. Sorry, I know you're not gonna be happy about that, but that's what I have to go with. Anyways, how are we looking over here on the parts? 90%, 89, 88, 88. We're going to leave those there. That is actually going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Motorsport Manager series. If you are, do me a favor, hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next video, be it Motorsport Manager or Airport CEO or whatever game we decide to play tomorrow. That being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye.